Yep, it's time for another one of these where I just put down a random misleading title and just spend the rest of the video just rambling on about these random things. That'll probably become my current April Fool's tradition here on YouTube. I don't know. So, video updates. Yeah, 2019 didn't start off very well as I'd hoped. Main reason why I've been so slow is the lack of motivation and personal life. Basically, I'm going through that phase after college where I have to learn to be on my own, so paying college debts, getting my own health care, and trying to remember all of this while dealing with my learning disability. Yeah, fun. I wasn't sure if I was being clear on the video I did of the future of this channel, but that's pretty much it. Done with college, so now I had to survive in the wonders of adulthood, and not end up living in a cardboard box in an alleyway. And as for videos in the works, well, I've already showed off the Mario's Other Adventures in Television and whatnot, which a lot of people have been liking. Yeah, I was uploading that video right around the time Guru Larry did a video talking about the Super Mario Challenge. Hoy, what a coincidence. But yeah, as for what else is going on, I've been working on another mixed batch installment, so I've been planning that out, and just planning a few other episodes out. I feel like I'm going to be delving into a little bit of literature stuff, so like comics and chapter books, so that'll be interesting to look at. A Q&A reboot. Yeesh, I didn't think it would take me so damn long to wrap this up. I only have two segments left over, and the script for the Thomas category is already finished, and I'm almost done with the entertainment one, which is the longest on the list, so hopefully I'll get the Thomas one into gear and get that out of the way soon. Give me Chaos Theories. Yeah, that series has been left on the back burner for a while. I have some episodes planned for it, but I haven't gotten around to scripting most of it. The one that's close to being finished is an episode where Luke and I talk about a bit of a character analysis on Infinite and Sonic Forces, so that's going to be interesting. So that'll most likely be the next episode for Gimme Chaos Theories when I get around to it. And that's about it for videos that are in the works. If you're tired of waiting for me to post vids again, then I recommend just following me on Twitter, as I've been a lot more active there over time. Mostly posting just random stuff, updates, projects, and sometimes posting polls asking people on what kind of topics they'd like me to see on Forgotten Media. So aside from, personal life and whatnot, I was also kind of grieving a bit because one of my cat's pounds had to be put down due to cancer. Then later on, we decided to adopt this little fuzzball, who we named Sylphie. She was a stray cat that showed up at our house for a while. It was right around before pounds had to be put down, but yeah, she showed up, and at first we made a little bed for her to try and keep her warm because it was during the winter time. But then eventually we were able to convince my dad to find a spot for her in the house for the time being. And it's a good thing too, because we managed to get her in just before we got hit with some pretty nasty snowstorms. Oof. Well, yeah, for the name wise, we kind of tossed around a few random ideas, mostly Sylphie, Milkshake, and Derpy. Which, the name Derpy, we kind of based that off because, like, oh, she's a bit clumsy and goofy, oh, cute little goofball. And yes, yeah, that name was based off of that famous Pegasus pony. But in the end, Sylphie just stuck with it, so that's what we've been calling her. So let's see. So after a couple of vet appointments, I learned that adopting a stray cat and giving it the works to, get the feline leukemia treated and all of that, yeah, it turns out it's a lot more expensive than just buying one at a shelter or somewhere. But other than that, she's first started off with an ear infection and a cold, which we were able to take care of that. And yeah, so far she's a pretty healthy cat for a stray. So yeah, and she's also very hyperactive. Yeah, she's like, she's quite the pistol, as my mom likes to call it. Which is also funny because we recently got her spaded, and even after that, we are trying to help her stay calm and whatnot, but nope, she's just still the hyperactive goofball that she is. Oh well, we still love her. So we may have lost a cat, but at least we managed to save one. As for what's been going on recent entertainment, well, I've been a little bit behind with new movies these days. I've been keeping myself entertained mostly with video gaming. Yeah, I've been going back to more console games for a while. I've had my fun with Kingdom Hearts 3. Gotta say my thoughts for that when I get around to doing a Kingdom Hearts retrospective, which might be a call-off episode with a friend, but I don't know. I haven't finished my half of the script, and I haven't heard much about her. Already wasted my time unlocking all the fighters in Smash Bros. Ultimate, plus Piranha Plant, and finished collecting all, as of now, 1,303 spirits. Now all that stuff is just waiting for Joker and the other DLC fighters to get released. I've also noticed that these recent years have been somewhat of a revival of other Sega franchises. There's been a trailer for Streets of Rage 4, a new House of the Dead game was released, Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove finally gets released after being delayed for so long, and of course we still have the upcoming Shenmue 3. Now where's my Vector Man 3? Also, I've recently found out that Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy now has a Steam and Switch port. How I completely missed that announcement will remain a mystery to me. But yeah, I remember enjoying playing that game back in the day, and now it's on these platforms, which means you won't be able to see this game on Forgotten Media. But yeah, I have recently bought the game off of the Nintendo Switch eShop, so I've been having a lot of fun re-experiencing that game. It's a pretty nice game. It's basically Zelda set in an ancient Egypt setting, but it's nice. For upcoming games that I'm looking forward to, well, in Nintendo, there's Yoshi's Crafted World, looks cool. Gonna try and give that game a go when it gets released. Super Mario Maker 2! Yeah, I wonder when they get around to doing a Switch version of that game. Hopefully there will be some new content, rather than just being a port of the original. And of course, I'm still waiting on some more details on Luigi's Mansion 3. Other games, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, the HD remastering of the classic Crash Team Racing. Saw most of the trailers and some of the character trailers, like Nitrous Oxide, that was pretty awesome. Definitely going to get that game when it gets released. It has online multiplayer, which is pretty much the main reason why people wanted it to be remastered. And surprisingly, we also have carts and tracks based off of Crash Nitro Kart. Yeah, I did not see that coming. So, what else am I looking forward to? Well, I don't know. I heard a rumor somewhere that they might add in some new racers. So, hey, maybe we'll see Brio and Tana. Or heck, maybe that Hippo guy that was scrapped from the original CTR. That would be cool to see. And finally, I'm still waiting on some more details on the Medieval Remastered. I saw the trailer showing off the gameplay, and it looks great. And it puts everyone's fears to rest, as the game will be a faithful recreation of the original game, rather than being more of a reimagining, like in Medieval Resurrection. Though yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that they're only gonna remaster the first game. It would have been nice if they could do the second game as well, especially considering the fact that it's not that easy finding a physical copy of that game these days without blowing so much money. And I think that was oh yeah, one more quick announcement. This was something that someone notified me on my channel that this year is actually going to be my 10th anniversary on YouTube. Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long since I started way back in August or so. So when that time comes, or hopefully before the next year or whatnot, I'm gonna try and put together some kind of a special 10-year anniversary video where I talk about how I've done stuff on YouTube and stuff, maybe. But, yeah, that's all I've got for now. Just, videos currently in the works. Twitter being mostly active for posting random stuff, and, lots of cool games that I'm looking forward to in the future. So, yeah, that's it.